Hello everybody, tonight we are looking at Tortoise Acquisition Corp stock, also known as Shll stock, soon to be known as Hyliion stock with any luck, and I'm going to be explaining all of the most important and recent information on the stock and what I think it will do in the next week. So if you don't already know, the Hyliion and Tortoise Acquisition Corp merger is supposed to go through very soon. The date to vote on this is apparently going to be today, and actually that is the 28th of March today. However, I do actually have this source here saying that it's going to be put off till the 30th of September. I don't know how trustworthy that is, so we'll just have to see. I'm not going to say that's legit until today is over, so we'll just have to see what goes on with that. I personally believe it will go through today, and we're going to be talking about the impacts that this is going to have on the stock price and what this is going to mean for the company in general. So, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. We are literally 1/3 of the way to 1,000 subscribers, 333, that's 33.3%. That's 1/3 of the way there. Can you help us to get to 1,000 by just pressing that little red subscribe button and liking the video, perhaps even sharing this video with your friends and family members? So yeah, I would appreciate that massively, but we're going to be looking at the stock tonight. I found this quite funny article in a sense. The 28-year-old billionaire wins the SPAC lottery. This is Thomas Headley, I think it is, which is the founder of Hyliion. He is apparently about to get very rich, according to Bloomberg, and I believe this is true because, you know, the truck company is going public, and basically people have a lot of hope in this company. I'm just trying to refresh your mind here, you see. So yeah, people are expecting a lot of great things from this company because of a few reasons. My personal picks for this stock, now of course I am no financial advisor or stock analyst, but I think reasons why this is a good stock in comparison to things like Nikola, and signs which we can look for in this stock which we didn't have with things like Nikola, because like this article does say, after troubles with Nikola Corp, you'd think stock market investors would have had their fill. So I'm going to explain the differences. One, this is an established company. Two, it's going through a merger. I mean, technically, Nikola was a SPAC stock, I do believe, so that doesn't mean anything really. But yes, this company has been around since around 2015, I believe it was. And, you know, they've just got products on the market already. They've clearly already starting to do work. And that, in my opinion, immediately makes them more trustworthy than Nikola, because Nikola just, well, they didn't really even have anything, and that's becoming more exposed as the Nikola scandal goes on. Not going to talk too much about Nikola because we're going to be talking about this stock. Just to refresh your mind, what's happening is the Tortoise Acquisition Corp is merging with Hyliion. Hyliion is obviously the company on screen right now. This is their official website. Hyliion actually specialises in making electric trucks coming up soon, and basically zero emissions solutions to Class 8 trucks. So they actually have conversions to things like natural gas, I believe it is, and also hydrogen to help them produce zero emissions trucks. Now you can of course buy the Hyliion Hypertruck when that does come out. I believe it's 2021 or 2022. But they also have conversion kits to older trucks. Now we can imagine how this one's going to be revolutionary, because you don't actually have to go for another completely brand new truck. You can just buy a Hyliion conversion kit. You can understand how that is actually going to increase sale numbers in the future, as people will be buying for this incentive. Not going to talk too much about that one either. We're just going to be looking straight at the stock price today. I'm going to try and make this one as short as I can for you guys, whilst fitting in everything that I can as well. Looking at the stock, we are actually up 7.18% on the 1 day, I believe that is, and that is because of hype really starting to build around the merger. And I think once the merger does actually go through, we'll be seeing what the stock does a lot more, and this will give us some good signs. So of course the merger should go through. If the merger does not go through, then that will kind of negatively impact the stock, because that is what a lot of the hype and a lot of the stock price influence has been being built on, and you know that has been quite a big effect and factor on the stock price climbing so high in the future. So yeah, I think that if this one goes through and the merger does actually go through and we get a date for that confirmed, I think we could actually see this one go even higher, in my opinion. I think $47 at the minute is potentially undervalued for this company. I do believe, in my personal opinion, like I said, no financial advisor or anything along those lines, I believe when the merger does actually go through and everything's complete, we could actually see this stock actually crash a tiny bit, similar to what Workhorse did this week, because then the catalyst has kind of disappeared. Of course, a catalyst is just something that speeds up a reaction. In this sense, it's something that's speeding up the growth of a stock price. So yes, we may see this stock hit $100, in my opinion, in the next few years, but this has just sped up the reaction, and once the catalyst dies down, I can see this stock also dying down and going a little bit flatter. But I would say that for a long-term growth stock, I can personally personally see this one going even higher. In my opinion, I would see what happens. We'll just have to see what goes on with the merger. If you're going for a swing trade, I personally would risk it. I can't tell you that you should do that. You'll have to come to your own conclusion. But I would not mind risking it on this company, because if this merger does go through, like I said, it probably will. I can see this one going even higher. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section. I tried to make this one nice and short for you. Please do leave a like, please subscribe. I will see you in the next one. That will be out in a bit, so thank you very much for joining me tonight.